What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is James Terry. Unfortunately, this is my first video on this channel. I've been always wanting to upload videos to YouTube and just was too chicken to upload and too scared to for other people's validation of me that I definitely uploaded until now. As you can see by the title, life is too short. Now you can see by the reason why I'm breathing so hard is because I'm nervous, so bear with me. Yeah, as like I was saying, as you can see by the title, life is too short. Now I promise I was much handsome before all the scratches and all the bruising on my face. So it all happened this holiday weekend. I wasn't feeling too well, so I never was in close contact with anybody. So I just never figured it was COVID or anything. So the only time I was out is when I was out to get something to eat, but I was in my car the whole time. And Saturday night, Sunday morning, I guess it was December 25th to December 26th. I was twisting and turning all night. I could tell I was getting sick. You know how you could feel yourself getting sick. And I was saying to myself, man, I'm gonna just go to the corner store when I wake up on Sunday, in the more when they're open. Yeah, they open at like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. Handy Pantry, shout out to Handy Pantry. They open at like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. But I was like, I'm gonna get ready around 10, and then I'm gonna go. I got up, got ready around 10. I was ready around 10:30. I went out. I ordered me a breakfast sandwich, and I got some NyQuil. I took 2, 3 bites of my breakfast sandwich. I couldn't even finish it. And I'm a big dude. I'm 6'3", and I'm 300 plus pounds. So I'm 6'3". I'm an overweight 6'3", so I could finish the sandwich. But this particular day, I couldn't finish my food because I was sick. I had no appetite. But I said I had to get something in me before I take this NyQuil. Took 3 bites. My body was like, we don't want no more. I said, all right. Took 2 cups of NyQuil. Drank a bottle of water. 15 minutes, 20 minutes later, I was out like a light. Woke up, felt so much better, but still didn't feel myself. Still felt like an out of body experience because I didn't feel myself. I wasn't 100% me yet, but I felt so much better from last time. So I went to work Monday. Before I went to work Monday, I took 2 cups of NyQuil at 10 o'clock at night. And I went to work Monday. I told myself, I'm going to just take it slow. I got ready slow. I was late for work. I was working. I was taking it slow. Everything was going good. I was drinking water throughout the day. Everything was fine. 11 o'clock comes. That's my 15-minute break. I kind of left a little early. Instead of me leaving at 11 o'clock, I left at 11:15. So I came back. I went to Dunkin' and got a sandwich and a Dunkaccino. My aunt told me to get a hot tea, but I wasn't really feeling hot tea, so I got a Dunkaccino. And I got some Halls from Dollar Tree just to help me, just in case my throat and I had congestion. Came back from my break. I was watching a little YouTube, watching a little Facebook, Twitter, and I looked at the clock. It was 11:37, so I was like, "Oh man, I'm late." You know what I mean? I'm overdue on my break here. I gotta get back, and I was at the last bite of my sandwich, and I started to feel sick again. And I was like, oh man, I did better than the day before because I was almost finished with my sandwich. Before that Sunday, December 26th, I only could take 3 bites. But this day, Monday, December 27th, I was able to finish my sandwich somewhat. And I only had 1 bite left, but I started to feel sick. So I crumbled that up. And then I started to get the dry heaves. So I started spitting up outside my car. And then I said, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta make it to the bathroom. So if I gotta throw up, I throw up. And then I'll wash up and clean up after myself. And wash my face. I was about to get out of my car, and my aux cord, I have an aux cord to my phone to play music. Something told me to unplug it because it was tugging. My brain was telling me to unplug it. Next thing I remember, I was waking up, pushing myself off the ground, spitting out dirt and blood. And this what happened to my face. I passed out. And right at the same time, my coworker pulled in. Thank God. He left around the same time I did. He thought I was joking because he was like, "You fell out the car. I thought you were joking. And I thought you saw me and you were just trying to play a prank on me." And then he seen the blood, and obviously I wasn't. So I told him, "Can you give me some paper towel?" And he said, "Sorry about that. My phone, the alerts are going off." I said, "Can you go get me some paper towel?" And he said, "Yeah." He raced to get some paper towel, and everybody came running out. And they said, "What the hell happened?" All the questions: what, where, when, how, and why. And you know, when you try to gather yourself, I wasn't scared of the bruising and the scrapes and the blood. I was terrified, terrified that one minute I was telling myself take the aux cord out and go to the bathroom and collect yourself, get yourself together. And the next minute I'm pushing myself off the ground. Like, I don't know what happened between it, and I don't even know how long it was. It could have been for 30 seconds. It could have been 3 seconds. But the fact of the matter is, I don't even remember the 3 seconds of my life. And I could have possibly died, you know? But everybody ran out. "Are you okay? Are you okay?" I was going to drive home. I was like, "Listen, I'm going to just go home, man, because I'm not doing too hot right now. I'm a little down and out." I was a little embarrassed, to be honest with you, because everybody was looking at my bruising and stuff. And they were looking at me like, "Are you crazy? Don't be embarrassed. We making sure you're okay, you know?" Well, I got good coworkers at my job, man. We're like a little family at my job. And that I know that's not the same for everybody, so I don't take that for granted. But anyway, one of my coworkers is like, "Listen, we're gonna drive you, and we're gonna have another person follow you." At first, I was like, "Just take me home," and then as I was getting close to home, I was like, "You know what? Take me to the clinics by my house." We went to one. They denied me. I put the name in the description of the one that denied me because they thought that I wanted a COVID test, and they were a little backed up on COVID tests because it spiked back up. I'm from Long Island, New York, and it spiked back up in New York. And they didn't want to take me because a lot of their workers were sick and they were backed up. So they were like, "Oh, we're not taking COVID tests." And my coworker was like, "This ain't about a COVID test. I just want to make sure this guy passed out in the middle of the parking lot. I just want to make sure this guy doesn't have a heart attack or anything or internal head trauma." "Oh, we're not taking anyone. We're not taking anyone." You know, they stern on what they was believing. He cursed them out. I'm not going to tell you what he said. We left. I put in another clinic. They took me to a chiropractor. So I had to put health clinic. Then they took me to another one closer to the one that denied me. And they brought me right in. They just asked for my ID and Medicaid card. And they told me to go to the back room. Went to the back room. They checked my blood pressure. Actually, no, I'm sorry. They didn't. They just checked my injuries. And they gave me a booster tetanus shot. And they told me they're going to call an ambulance because they said that the type of injuries I have, they're not equipped to sorry, looked a little crooked. The type of injuries I had, they weren't equipped to do anything with the head trauma and stuff like that. They called the ambulance. The ambulance came. Everybody was nice, by the way. The clinic was awesome. I'll put the name in the description of that clinic on the bottom. That was awesome. 5 stars to that clinic. And I appreciate everybody that helped me there. The ambulance, they came and got me. They were awesome. And they took me to the hospital. And got to the hospital. I probably got to the hospital around 3:30. I'm going on 4, but not probably like 3:30. They took good care of me. I was sitting there, you know. I was sitting there waiting. It was kind of rough seeing all those people in there. That hospital was full as hell, man. And that makes you, you know, feel very blessed that you're not in there and it makes you feel really sad for the people that have to work in that field, because they're around a lot of sick people, and they're around a lot of people that's complaining. So it can mentally drain you. They should definitely have a program where the workers there have some kind of mental, evaluation where they get therapy and stuff. I think that would help out a lot. So I'm waiting. I did end up doing a CAT scan. Uh, excuse me, it was itching right here. I ended up doing the CAT scan. Uh, they checked me for dehydration. They checked me for diabetes. They did an X-ray on my chest. Uh, they checked me for blood pressure. They did a COVID test on me. They tried to do every test possible while I was there to make to be extra sure of why this guy passed out in the middle of the parking lot. Everything came back, I guess negative. Everything came back. Nothing was wrong with me. My CAT scan was perfect. I had no internal bleeding. I had no structural damage, like in terms of like broken cartilage or any eyebrow damage. I had no broken nose or nothing like that. I didn't fall on my nose. As you can see, obviously, I fell mostly on this side of my head. It was just scrapes and cuts. They said there was no, structural damage. I wasn't dehydrated. I told them I was drinking fluids throughout the day, and then I went and got a hot cappuccino. So I was drinking water throughout the day. I wasn't dehydrated. I'm not a diabetic. CAT scan was fine. I mentioned that. They did the COVID test, but they didn't do a rampant one. They did one where you have to quarantine for 2 to 3 days. They said 2 days you should be fine, and then we'll give you the result. So I'm still waiting on that. I'll probably get that around Wednesday, maybe Thursday. And so pretty much the doctors was like around 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. They were like, you know what, you could go home because there's no reason for us to keep you here because we checked out everything and you seem fine. Maybe the only thing that we're waiting for is the COVID test. So why don't you just go home, take a shower, and get some rest. So I signed myself out. They said, "Are you able to walk on your own?" I said, "Yes, I am." And I walked down on my own. My aunt was waiting for me in the parking lot. She picked me up. I went to CVS, got some stuff on my face, and then I went home. So to make this long video short, the reason why I'm saying the title is "Life is Too Short" is in the blink of an eye, I was before the holiday weekend, I was feeling perfectly fine. The weekend holiday come, I'm sick. I go to work that Monday. I'm passed out in the parking lot, face first on the concrete. I'm turning 30 January 19th, and I haven't did half of what I wanted to do in my life. I want to do so much. I want to travel. I want to retire my mom. I want to get a motorcycle. I want to do so much things. And I'm just telling you, whatever goal you have, whether it's big or short, big or small, whatever you want to do in life, whether you want, I don't care what it is you want to do it. Whatever you want to do in life that makes you happy or feel that would make you happy, just do it. You want to travel, go travel, man. Save up some money, get a ticket on the weekend. See if they got a sale. Try to get a ticket away from the holidays. Try to get a ticket in April. Go to a city, Miami or something in April. You wanna, you know what I mean? You want to do anything in life, just do it, man. Life is too short. Like I said, was fine 1 minute, the next minute sick, the next minute I'm passed out in the concrete. Don't know what happened in between. So listen, just follow your dream. Life is too short. Do what makes you happy. My name is James Terry. Like, comment, and if you want to share this message with anybody, please do. And I thank you for coming to my YouTube channel to watch this video. It's kind of like it's both of ours, but I'm going to keep it over here, all right? I love y'all. Peace.